The 13 years insurgency in the northeast of Nigeria has seen destruction of infrastructures and is the forum for the coordination of child protection in emergencies response in northeast Nigeria of Adamawa, Borno and Yobe states. Its principal objective is to ensure that child protection services for children, including adolescents and caregivers most affected by the humanitarian crisis, are responsive, efficient, effective and inclusive. The child protection sub-sector is led by the Ministry of Women Affairs and Social Development and co-led by the United Nations Children's Fund. The operational coordination is managed from Maiduguri, Borno State, with working groups in FCT Abuja, Adamawa and Yobe. The child protection area of responsibility brings together relevant government, ministries and agencies, NGOs, INGOs, UN agencies and other relevant actors with child protection technical and operational relevance. The governance of the CPSS is managed by the Strategic Advisory Group. The child protection subsector works under the umbrella of the protection sector in northeast Nigeria. Through the child protection area of responsibility, Grow Strong Foundation, a youth-led and child-focused grassroots non-governmental organization, helped to protect, promote and advocate for the participation as well as inclusion of youths and people living with disabilities in peace building and community development through one of its key projects, strengthening community-based multi-sectoral assistance to conflict-affected children and other vulnerable children across the Bay States. The 12-month project, among other supports, provided child protection services for 16,200 conflict-affected boys, girls, men and women, including people living with disabilities in Borno, Adamawa and Yobe states.
The Ministry of Women Affairs has overall leadership, the coordination. It is to coordinate the services provided by the implementing partners of the child protection in Borno State.
And then also we do ensure that the response is well coordinated and all partners are addressing all the priorities that are reflected in the humanitarian response plan.
Basically, Save the Children has a global strategy that supports localization, looking at working with local partners, not just working with local partners, but being in a mutually beneficial relationship with local partners, whereby in the end of our projects, we hope to see that local partners' capacity have been optimized. Understanding that the first responders are always going to be the local people is the major drive to push for improvement in the capacity of local people and local organizations to deliver services for affected populations.
The interventions targeted 5 local government areas of Maiduguri Metropolitan Council, Jere in Borno State, while Mubi North and Mubi South of Adamawa State, including Damaturu in Yobe State.
Ina sane da ita kuma an mana kokari tun daga shi nan an gigina mana azuzuwa. An bai wa yara inufan, ana yi wa yara tallafi iya yadda ya kamata. Ana tara mata, ana yi musu awareness dan saboda a sami ci gaba. Ana tara mata, ana faɗakar musu akan cin zarafi. To kungiyar nan da zan bata sai dai in sake abin da zan ƙara mata sai dai in sake ƙara mata kuzari, godiya da sa albarka, kuma muna jin daɗin wannan abin. Muna so a ci mana gaba ma muna so mu ci gaba.
To alhamdulillah mun gode wa Allah. Tunda suka zo sun kawo mana har kuɗi. Muna nan muna fafatawa har na fara yin sana'a akai. Ina ɗau sana'an kayan gonjo har in bi waje har gari. In je in siyar in dawo mu samu ɗan abin da za mu sa a bakin mu na salati da yaran mu.
Gaskiya a lokacin an zo ana ta ce mun suna ta godewa ayyukanku Yawwa, canje-canje da yawa ma aka samu. Don abubuwa da yawa wanda aka samu wanda suna da muhimmanci wanda kuka yi.
Okoshadi was able to reach over 1,335 children with life skills interventions, resulting in caregivers receiving almost 500 plus caregivers receiving positive parenting skills, including livelihood interventions. As far as thematic area, we are able to actually reduce drastically the number of out-of-school children and almajiris in the street of Yobe State.
They have helped government to settle all issues of child protection, especially in Mubi axis. We were working harmoniously with them because we do have usual meetings on child protection with them, and it has been yielding positive result.
The beneficiaries received mental health and psychosocial support services to address sex and age group specific needs. They also benefited from comprehensive integrated case management services through alternative care placement and campaigns on sexual exploitation and abuse and GBV prevention. This was achieved with the support of Nigeria Humanitarian Fund (NHF) and health partners by providing children access to wash and health facilities during child-friendly space in schools.
Sun ba mu su bokitai, su sabulu, su man shafuwa, su wannan su jaka, su makilin, su brush, duk sun ba mu.
Ya taimake mu ta abubuwa da yawa. Dan ya tallafa mana, ya saka mana yara a makaranta. Ina rike da marayu, 'ya'yan yayana. Kuma mata bata da ƙarfi, tsohuwa ce.
As part of our intervention, we also do community-based socio-economic reintegration with key focus on prevention and community-based integration proper, where we mainstream our protection thematic into our response.
After the emergency, what happens? There would be a lot of social workers, case workers, and auxiliary social workers that will still continue with that set of work that is being done right now.
Irin haka ana faɗakar da mu akan zaman rayuwa, yadda za mu kula da kanmu, kuma mu kula da tarbiyyar da iyayenmu suka ba mu, mu kare mutuncin kanmu da sauransu. Na gode musu sosai.
Sosai ma akwai wanda muka fahimta. Kuma muna tarbiyar da yaranmu yadda ya kamata. Ya amfane mu da muka ji abin da aka bayanin da aka yi mu ya amfane mu. Shine muka je kuma muka ci gaba da shi. Taron nan da nake zuwa gaskiya tsakani da Allah mun samu amfani sosai, mun kuma tarbiyar da yaranmu, mun kuma san abin da yake ciki.
A share tsabtsab muka zo muka shiga, kuma mun ji daɗin zaman shi, kuma muna wasa da yara, muna buga ball. Ana koya mana yadda za mu tsaftace waje, ana koya mana yadda za mu girmama na gaba da mu.
Activities GSF is implementing includes comprehensive case management for unaccompanied and separated children, mental health and psychosocial support, which is divided into programming for adolescents and programming for younger children, in terms of structured recreation and life skill education. There's a separate programming for children with disabilities, which is a high-level priority for the child protection area of responsibility.
The 5 communities in Borno, Adamawa, and Yobe states will forever appreciate the wonders of Grow Strong Foundation's interventions in the years to come and beyond.